Boys, this is the third take of an unfiltered, unscripted video, and I fucked up already 2 takes. But anyways, this will be my last take, so fuck it. I just go with it. But I've been thinking about the concept of death meditation, and usually we're very underappreciative of life on our day-to-day basis because we've been so engrossed in like our day-to-day task that we don't really take a time or take a second out of the day to think, damn, life is pretty short. And this is where death meditation comes. You might say, oh shit, death meditation, kind of fucked up, don't you think? Why would I meditate on death? But I think it's a very healthy practice. It humbles you. It shows you the shortness of life. And it's very important, especially if you want to sort of understand more deeply about yourself. Death is a very good reminder. It's like a ticking time bomb in a way. And I've been doing death meditation for a couple, not for long, but for a couple of days now, and I realize there's so much life to live, but there's so little time left. So basically the concept of death meditation is you meditate on, of course, on your death, but also on the death of your loved one. And God forbids anything happen to them. But I think it will humble you a lot. It'll make you so grateful that they're there, right? And I was meditating on my mother's death. And I'll be honest, sometimes there's a bit of a friction between me and my mother, but I still love her. She's done a lot of things. I've always mentioned her on my gratitude journal. But sometimes I feel like I'm not grateful enough. And by doing this sort of death meditation, I become even more appreciative of her. So during the death meditation, there was a second in my mind where I thought, imagine if she was dying in a hospital and God forbids that. And you look at your own mother, her last breath as she takes, and then you go home, you go to the spot that you go to the spot that she usually stays at, because usually there's a spot that each person stays at. Like for me, I usually stay in my room to work on the YouTube. In this case, your mom could be in the living room, or could be in the kitchen, doing whatever she needs, or could be doing, it could be in the room and stuff. And to see her not there, like in the meditation, to see her not there, to see the sort of that she's not there anymore, and there's nothing you can do. I think it's a very powerful reminder that life is so short, and we should be grateful for the loved one that is with us right now. And I've learned this the hard way, unfortunately. I've learned this the hard way, and I'm teaching you this so that you don't feel the exact pain that I felt. So I'm gonna open up a little bit. During 2019 and 2018, I was very grateful for my father, and we talked a lot. We talked a lot about life, and we've always had good conversations. But I was never grateful for it. I was never, because I always thought that, oh yeah, he could live for a little bit longer. Like, oh, he could live long and stuff, right? But that's why I fucked up. When I moved to Japan in 2020, 3 days after I moved, he passed away. And that shit really hurts me. Like, I still find it hard these days to sort of, I wouldn't say cope. I'm sort of coping, but I realized how fucked up. I realized how I fucked up. I wasn't grateful enough. I didn't say my thanks, even though I thought I did, but it wasn't enough. Once that person is gone, once you don't have that thing anymore, you sort of regret that you didn't spend enough time with them. You regret that you didn't talk enough with them. And that shit is sad. I don't want you to commit the same mistake as I did. What you can take away from this video, from this unfiltered video, is that life is short, and you should be grateful for whoever you meet, because one day we're all gonna die. Memento Mori, right? Or Memento Mori, or whatever the fuck the Mexicans say. But it's crazy that we just go on a day-to-day basis without really being grateful for the people around us, for our loved one. And this is just a reminder to you. Maybe after the end of this video, you can send a message to your mother or to your father. You could hug one of your loved ones that you haven't hugged in a while, and they've been thinking, and they've been sort of lonely. We humans are social creatures. We have to live with an open heart, even if it hurts. Even if the person sort of hurts us, be the better person and be kinder. Be stronger. Don't go into this villain arc where you see on like Instagram where everyone's going to become a villain. That shit is not worth it. Live with an open heart even if it hurts, because you will get reminded by the shortness of life. Death is all coming for us, and I don't say that in a bad way. I say it to remind us so that we could kick into gear. Death meditation is very powerful, and I could teach you a little bit of it. I wouldn't give you a demonstration right now, but I will like at least explain you the basic framework before and this unfiltered video. But so basically how the framework goes is that you close your eyes like normal meditation, and then you sort of play a mental movie of like a scene. So basically for me, I was playing a mental movie of seeing my mother in the room that she usually stays in, and then she suddenly gets ill of that mental movie, and then the next frame you could see her in the hospital, and you could see her health declining slowly and slowly and slowly until she takes the last breath. And then you sort of get out of that hospital, you go into your car, and then you could feel the emotion, and you basically play like a mental movie of your loved one dying. And that's fucked up, but trust me, it will humble you. Humble you a lot. It's really powerful. And after that, yeah, you just go out to your parents or to anyone, to your loved one. It doesn't have to be your loved one specifically. It could be your friend too. It could be yourself. I personally do it to my parents because I love them, and also to myself too, because truthfully I'm also struggling with a lot of shit in my life, and I want to be more grateful for my current life. I don't want to waste this life. This is not an ordinary YouTube channel, and there's so much life to live. There's so much things to do. There's so much learning things I could do to teach you guys, and that's very powerful. Sorry, it's a kind of a deep video today, and it's kind of unfiltered and no scripted, but I just thought that death is such a good reminder of it. But yeah, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.